Heyo everyone, I'm Freeze Engine and welcome back to another G Fuel flavor review. Today I have another big boy collector's box for you. It is the Friday the 13th hack and slash collector's box. I've been so excited to finally get this flavor because, as some of you might know if you've caught some of my streams, I am a huge fan of Jason Voorhees and in general the Friday the 13th franchise. I love the games, I love the movies, and I was super excited to hear about all these horror collaborations. They have Freddy Krueger and Chucky as well as Jason Voorhees right here for Friday the 13th. I'm super excited because I'm a huge horror fan. I love that they've done this. I never thought they would pull something like this off, having these huge collaborations with these horror giants basically. So I'm super stoked they managed to pull it off, and I'm even more excited to finally try this flavor since it has arrived here just like a week ago or something. Now without any blah blah blah, let me finally show you the collector's box, the shaker, and the tub in all its glory, so you can see what you'll get when you buy this collector's box. The Friday the 13th collector's box has a dark and gloomy forest printed all over in a very retro pixelated style. The front of the box features Jason's iconic hockey mask in the middle, the G Fuel logo on the top, and the Friday the 13th logo and Jason's gravestone in the lower corners. The backside also features the logos and the gravestone, but this time there is a camp counselor getting impaled from behind by Jason's massive machete. One side of the box has the classic energy, focus, endurance, and reaction printed on it with lovely retro style images of Jason, his mask, his gravestone, and the before mentioned impaled victim. The whole box has blood splatters printed throughout, really selling the gruesome look of this incredible collector's box. The shaker features most of the same art as the collector's box: Jason's mask with the Friday the 13th logo underneath, the impaled camp counselor, and Jason's gravestone. However, it also features a wonderful bloody G Fuel logo and the double-sided axe as seen in Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter. The shaker also features blood splatters printed all over the shaker, and the shaker lid has some beautiful blood red color accents. The tub features the bloodiest G Fuel logo yet, with one half of a shattered hockey mask beside it. Above the G Fuel logo, you can see the Friday the 13th logo and Jason's weapon of choice, a bloody machete. Below the G Fuel logo, you can see the flavor name, hack and slash, as well as the same retro style images of Jason, his mask, the gravestone, and the dead camp counselor that are featured on the box. And last but not least, one of the coolest things you get with this collector's box is a unique Friday the 13th style G Fuel sticker with the bloody G Fuel logo and the bloody machete. An absolute must for all you G Fuel sticker collectors out there. Now, the next thing we'll do is, as always, the quick smell test, and then we will go ahead and finally do a taste test of the hack and slash flavor. Oh, and we have gotten lucky. We do have the shaker on top. Thank you so much, Gamma Gods, for blessing us with the shaker on top. Now, the flavor profile. I have been referring to the collector's box as the hack and slash flavor. That's what the name is. The flavor profile, however, is a citrus fruit punch. I think I recall that the Future Sense collector's box that I reviewed last is also a fruit punch flavor. I believe it was red fruit punch. If not, Future Freeze, please correct me somewhere around here. This one is citrus fruit punch. So let me just take a quick smell and see what this flavor is all about actually. Ooh, yeah. Oh wow, you can really smell the citrus flavor in there immediately. But it does not it doesn't smell all that similar to a very citrusy lime flavor like Temp V, for example. It does have its own sort of citrusy smell to it. All right, now you can talk a lot about smell, but the most important thing is the taste, obviously. So let me get some water in the shaker. Let me get some powder in the shaker as well as some ice. and we'll proceed with the taste test. See you in a bit. Now, as always, here's your quick PSA about the scooper. If you don't already know, this funnel piece does pop off on one side like this, opens up, and basically this base scooper thing, you can even see like the fill line a bit lower than like the actual brim of it. This is how much powder you want to get in there for a regular sized G Fuel. That does not apply to the Tallboy shakers. I've talked about it before. I do have a special shaker, a bigger one that came with the original Maiden's Blood Tallboy collector's box, which basically is a perfect scoop for a Tallboy. It is, however, through science, I have learned that for the Tallboys, you do kind of want to get around 1.5 scoops of the regular scoopers. That will be basically how much powder you want to get in there, at least from what I've been experimenting with. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to use like the fancy schmancy scooper because not all of you might have that one. So here's the first full-size scoop going in. You can't see the shaker, but believe me, I'm not like putting powder on my desk. And let me just take a quick peek here. Around that should be roughly, it might be a bit over half a scoop. Let me adjust that a bit. Yeah, around that. I'm gonna dump that one in here as well. And I'm not sure if any one of you enjoys the fast forward shaker thingamajig. Fuck my English. But however, I'm gonna do it again. Here's the fast forward shaker thingamajig. You've heard it here first, folks. Alright, that should be enough. Give that like one more quick whirl. And the last thing I'm gonna do is add a big ice cube to it, and then we're gonna see what it tastes like. What the fuck? Alright, ice cube has been added. Now, for those of you who are curious as to what the color of this specific G Fuel flavor is, I was surprised as well. It is a very light blue color. So it is even a bit lighter in real life, but it's a very nice looking, light, almost baby bluish color. I was legit expecting a red colored flavor, just because there's all these red colored accents in the collector's box, on the shaker, the tub, there's all these blood splatters all over these prints, even on the shaker, like this, I'm not even sure what you call this. The lid of the lid, whatever. However, there's so much red in here. I was convinced that the flavor is gonna be a red color, but it actually is a light baby blue, which is a nice touch. It kind of matches the foresty background that they have been using, the forest art, basically. So now everything has been said, and now let me just shut the friggity frog up. Ooh, and try this flavor. Oh my god, yeah. Ooh. Jeez. That is amazing. That is a very good flavor. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh, it reminds me so much of like a mixture of bear with me for a second. I feel like it does have a hint of a Coca-Cola flavor. I'm not sure if that's like my taste buds freaking out right here, but I do feel like there is like the slightest hint of a Coca-Cola-ish flavor right there. It does have a very citrusy, underlying citrus taste, and I do want to know what they mean like with the fruit punch aspect of the flavor. It kind of reminds me of some of the like flavors, underlying flavors, I guess, of the Future Sense, which, as I've said before, is also a fruit punchy flavor. But it is very different from it in the overall experience. So I would say it is this big citrusy flavor mixed with like some berries, and as I've said, like it does have a sort of Coca-Cola flavor to my, at least to my taste buds. Damn. Not gonna lie, I wish this was the flavor of the Nuka-Cola Quantum flavor. I mean, the color fits as well, and it does actually have a Coca-Cola-ish flavor. So I could see this being like a proper Nuka-Cola Quantum flavor, at least in my opinion. Let me know if I'm the crazy one. Please, if you have tried the hack and slash flavor of G Fuel, please let me know if you also feel like it does have a Coca-Cola-esque flavor. And maybe I'm not crazy, but I gotta say I really, really like the flavor. It is a very strong flavor. It basically just fills your mouth completely. I said this in the Future Sense video as well. The Temp V is an example I bring up often, because Temp V, for some reason, is a very light flavor, so it's not like this flavor explosion in your mouth or something. With that one, however, this is a really strong flavor, and I could see myself, especially during these hot days, during like super hot days, it does have this very, not ice creamy flavor, but you know, like these water-based ice thingies that you, like popsicles, that's the thing. Sorry, my German brain can't comprehend English today for some reason. But yeah, it does have like a very popsicle-ish taste to it as well. So this is definitely going to be one of my summer flavors for sure. If I don't run out until the actual summer is here, I can see myself drinking this one quite often, let me just tell you that. Now, thank you all so damn much for watching. I hope my review did help you maybe decide on whether you want to get the flavor or not. I can highly recommend it if you do like citrusy flavors and in general fruity flavors, I guess. And yeah, I'd be curious to see if anyone else tastes the Coca-Cola-ness that I just tasted. Now, with that being said, I'm Freeze Engine. I usually stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at around 6 or 7 p.m. Central European Time on Twitch. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and maybe consider joining the Discord. All links can be found in the description below. And yeah, if you want to have more of the short form content like this video, more G Fuel reviews, and a lot of interesting stuff coming this year actually, be sure to give me a sub and a like. You know the stuff, yada yada, whatever. If you don't like me, dislike the video. I'm fine with that. I like criticism. I like constructive criticism, that is. Yeah, now with that being said, I wish you all a very nice morning, night, evening, wherever you might be. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll hopefully see you in the next stream or maybe in the comment section of this video. And until then, have a good one. Bye bye.
Xardas. Für Xardas. Macht bedeutet alles. Du hast dich entschieden. Für Xardas. Xardas. Für Xardas.